Have you ever felt like your dog is waiting for something, but not food, not a walk, not a treat, just you? Not the distracted you scrolling your phone, not the rushed you grabbing your keys, the real you. The truth is heartbreaking but beautiful. Most dogs spend their entire lives hoping for just a few specific moments each day, moments that say louder than any command. You matter, I see you, I choose you. And in the chaos of our lives, many of us miss these silent pleas. Today on Animal Sphere, we'll walk through 10 acts of love your dog is silently hoping for but cannot ask for. Because to them, you aren't just a provider, you are their whole world. And while all 10 matter, act number 8 is the one that haunts most owners. It's painfully simple, yet most of us don't do it until it's too late. Let's change that. Starting now. 1. Give them your full presence. Have you noticed how your dog looks at you when you're not even talking to them? Just quietly watching, waiting. That's not boredom. That's not begging. That is presence. In that moment, your dog isn't asking for food, toys, or praise. They're asking for you, not the version of you half lost in notifications, but the one who can sit still for a moment and simply be. Dogs don't live in the past. They don't plan for the future. Their entire world exists in this single breath, and what they want more than anything is to share that breath with you. When was the last time you sat beside your dog and did absolutely nothing? No commands, no multitasking, no schedule? Maybe you sat on the floor or in the grass. Your dog leaned against you, sighed, and closed their eyes. To a dog, that is everything. In the wild, dogs rest close to those they trust most, not just for protection, but for belonging. Presence means safety. Stillness means love. When we're always too distracted or too busy, they don't get angry. They just quietly stop asking. But 10 minutes a day of true presence can change everything. A slow morning coffee on the porch together, letting them fall asleep against your leg while you read. You may see it as just sitting. They see it as a love story. 2. Turn walks into shared adventures. What if your dog isn't pulling on the leash to rush you, but to show you something? To us, it's just a walk around the block. To a dog, it's a full-body, heart-pounding exploration. Every scent is a story. Every lamppost is a news headline. Every patch of grass is a memory. Most of us fall into the same routine. Same route, same speed, same time of day. Imagine being forced to read the same chapter of a book every day for years. Eventually, you'd crave a new story. Dogs are wired for novelty wrapped in safety. Their emotional GPS lights up when something feels new. Turning left instead of right, taking a different street, pausing longer at a favorite tree. When you let them sniff, double back, or choose the route sometimes, you aren't spoiling them. You're saying, your curiosity matters. I want to see the world with you. Science suggests that exploring new environments with someone they trust can reduce anxiety and build confidence in dogs. It's not about how far you walk, it's about how free they feel while walking with you. And when freedom is shared, it becomes deep trust. 3. Care for their health. Like a silent promise. Dogs are experts at hiding discomfort, a limp they try to walk through, a cough that happens once and then disappears, a change in behavior so small it's easy to ignore. They don't complain. They endure. And in that endurance, there's a quiet hope that you'll notice. Your dog trusts you not only with their heart, but with their fragile body. Every time you prepare their food with care, brush their fur, clean their ears, gently check their paws or joints, you're whispering, I see you, I'm looking out for you. When was the last time you ran your hands over them just to feel if anything was off? Not just to pet, to understand. Dogs hide pain because, in the wild, showing weakness meant risk. So they count on you to be observant, consistent, proactive. A slight change in appetite, duller fur, faster breathing. These are small alarms. Routine care is sacred. Brushing becomes connection. Nail trims become acts of responsibility. Regular vet visits become extensions of your promise. I will always take care of you. Your hands become their language of safety. 4. Speak their language. Tone over words. Your dog listens to you all day long, even when you're not talking to them. They hear the stress in your voice, the fatigue in your sighs, the sharp edge when you're frustrated. They don't understand every word, but they feel every tone. We often talk fast, give quick commands, raise our voice in anger when what they needed was slowness, reassurance, clarity. Your dog speaks to you constantly. A tilted head equals curiosity. A slow blink equals trust. A yawn in a tense moment equals stress. A stiff tail or turned head equals discomfort. The question is, are you listening? Studies show dogs respond to tone even more strongly than to specific words. Think of your voice as music. Your dog hears your life as a song. When your tone is soft, steady, kind, your dog can finally relax into it. Try whispering when they're scared, breathing slower when they're anxious, softening your shoulders before you speak. You become their lighthouse in a world that often feels confusing and loud. 5. Give them a true emotional home. What is home to a dog? It's not just walls and furniture. To a dog, home is you, the sound of your footsteps, the rhythm of your routine, the smell of your clothes. They feel safe not because the doors are locked, but because they know what to expect from you. Stability is the softest bed a dog can sleep on. Ask yourself, does your dog have a clear place in your life? Do you greet them when you come home, even on the busiest days? Do they know the pattern of your mornings, evenings, and nights? Belonging looks like tail carried at a natural height, resting near you without clinginess, settling easily because their heart knows, I'm wanted, I belong here. When you create predictable routines, warm welcomes, gentle goodbyes, you give your dog an invisible map for navigating life without constant fear. They stop scanning for danger and start showing you who they really are. Goofy, brave, soulful. 6. Respect their need for solitude. We often assume our dogs want to be with us 24/7. They love us, yes, but they also need space to reset, just like we do. Have you seen your dog slip away to their bed, curl up in a crate, retreat to a quiet corner when the house gets loud? That isn't rejection, it's self-regulation. They're silently saying, I need a break. Please let me rest. Please don't make me interact right now. One of the greatest acts of love is knowing when to step back. It looks like teaching children not to bother the dog when they're sleeping, not forcing introductions with strangers or strange dogs, creating a spot in the house where, by rule, nobody disturbs them. When you honor their boundaries, you tell them, I respect you. I hear your quiet no. You never have to shout to be heard. A dog whose space is respected is a dog who feels profoundly safe. 7. Be their advocate in a scary world. The world can be terrifying for a dog. Sirens, fireworks, unpredictable dogs, strangers who grab without asking. In those moments, your dog is looking at you. When another dog rushes them, when someone looms over them, when a child hugs too tightly, they're silently asking, will you step in? Or do I have to handle this alone? When you step in front of your dog to block an off-leash dog, say calmly, please don't pet him right now. Cross the street to give them space from something scary. You perform a heroic act of love. You become their shield, their leader, their proof that this world is manageable. This doesn't just protect them in that moment. It shapes who they become. A dog who knows you'll speak up for them doesn't have to shout with barking, lunging, biting. They can relax into your leadership and simply be a dog. 8. Forgive their mistakes instantly. Dogs live in the now. They don't replay yesterday's mistake. They don't hold grudges against you, and they hope, more than you know, that you won't hold grudges against them. They chewed the shoe, had an accident, barked at the mailman. You're tired, you're stressed, you get angry. That happens. But here's the painful truth. If you're still angry 20 minutes later, they have no idea why. They just know you feel unsafe now. Holding on to anger with a dog is like punishing a child for a dream. Correct the behavior in the moment, if needed, then let it go. Your dog watches carefully for the moment your face softens again, your voice warms again. When they see you, move from correction back to connection. Offer a gentle touch or calm word. They learn, mistakes don't end love. I am still safe here even when I mess up. That is grace. That's what they hope for every time they look at you after doing something wrong. 9. Challenge their mind. Give them a job. A bored dog is not a happy dog. Most dogs were bred to work. Herd, hunt, guard, track. A life of just lying on the couch might be physically comfortable, but mentally it can be draining. Your dog hopes you'll give them a purpose. Learning new tricks, nose work, or finding hidden treats. Puzzle toys and feeders. Simple obedience games in the living room. These aren't just activities. They're mental workouts that say, let's do something together. I see your intelligence. I value it. You'll see it in their eyes. More sparkle, more focus, a deeper satisfaction after the job is done. They're not just burning energy, they're building confidence and connection with you. 10. Stay with them until the very end. This is the hardest act of love, and the one every dog hopes for, but can never ask you to promise. One day, their muzzle turns gray, their legs get stiff, the walks get shorter, the naps get longer. They may not play the way they used to, but their heart is still the same, still anchored to you. Near the end, they hope for one thing, that you won't look away, that you won't let them face that final moment alone. When the time comes for that last vet visit or final goodbye, they won't be looking for the doctor. They'll be searching for your face, your hand on their head, your voice in their ear. You were such a good dog. Thank you for everything. I'm right here. You're not alone. Staying with them as they take their last breath may break your heart, but it completes theirs. It fulfills the unspoken promise you made the day you brought them home. I will be here for your first day, your best days, and your last day. If you can give them this, you have given them everything. They don't need a bigger yard. They don't care about fancy collars. What they are truly waiting for is your presence, your patience, your protection, your forgiveness, and your hand, all the way to the end. They never demand it. They just hope, quietly, loyally, every single day. Tonight, when your dog curls a little closer, look at them. Really look. Ask yourself, which of these 10 acts of love am I going to give them today? Tell us in the comments, what is your dog's name and which act of love are you starting with? If this video helped you see your dog through new eyes, like this video and subscribe to Animal Sphere for more gentle, science-based ways to love your dog as well as they love you.